But if you're that guy coming in here, it's your first time, and you're like, oh, I got 50 friends, I work here, and I'll do this. Chances are those are the guys you'll never see again, or you'll never see any of their friends. Hey everybody, welcome to Minty Monday. Today I'm going to answer 5 questions that we as tattoo artists get asked all the time. And most tattoo artists might think that these are annoying questions, but people don't realize they don't know nothing about this industry sometimes, and sometimes they're just curious. And so I'm going to try and make today's video to try and help answer some of those questions. And we're going to start with 5, and this will be a continuing series that I'll do from time to time answering new questions, or maybe I'll come back and touch base on some of them. But before we get into it, I want to talk about why I look a little different. I'm shooting today on my new Nikon 1.8G lens, and it is, I gotta say, for photography, it's pretty awesome. I'm gonna show a couple pictures up here real quick of some of the pictures I've taken with it. I'm really loving it. I'm getting to learn it still, so just stay tuned for me to use more of this. I might not use this for my videos all the time, but we'll see how it looks. So, the first thing I want to talk about is, does it hurt? We get asked that all the time. Does tattoos hurt? Of course they hurt. You're getting a needle poked into you thousands of times over and over again for sometimes a lengthy period of time. And when it comes to those, when it comes to getting tattooed, of course it hurts. It's needles jabbing over and over. It's fun. It's fun to do. Jabbing over and over. And other body parts hurt more than others. For instance, your arm, when you do sleeves and stuff, there's several different body parts that not only affect us different, but affect you different. Like the stitch right here, or anywhere around here, or anywhere around here. Oh, fuck, it sucks. That gives me the goosebumps just thinking about it, to be honest. I don't know if you can see that. But generally around here and right here, easiest spots to get tattooed. Perfect spots to get your first tattoo. And if you don't want to get a tattoo there because you don't want it visible, shoulder blades are always good spots. Legs, for me, legs suck. I love tattooing thighs, love tattooing calves or anywhere on the legs, but for me, it sucks. Like the worst part about a leg tattoo, especially like a lower calf, when you're sitting for a while and you go and stand up and all that blood rushes to that tattoo, it feels like someone just bam, right in the back. Ooh, it sucks. But yes, tattoos hurt. Doesn't matter where you get it, how big it is, how small it is, they hurt. And generally, the small tattoos, the ones that are, you know, like this big, hurt more because your body doesn't get a chance to get used to it. So the entire time it's pain, 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 pain. Yeah, that's it. Now the next question is, that we get asked all the time is, what's your shop minimum? What's the shop minimum? I just got a tattoo that's just shop minimum. I was actually at my buddy Nick Perry's party yesterday, and he said something that, like, I've said before, and it just made me click. You know, you get people that call and say, oh, what's your shop minimum? I got a small, simple tattoo that take 20 minutes to do. And he goes, oh, you're a tattoo artist. Oh, okay. Sometimes people don't realize that just because your tattoo is small and looks simple and is black, it's going to be a minimum tattoo. So don't be upset when you come in and your tattoo's more than the minimum. Just because you call and ask a question, like if you call and ask for a price over the phone, chances are we're gonna say the same thing. We start out at 60, and the hourly rate's 100 to 150 an hour, depending on your shop. Shops might have a $50 minimum, $100 minimum, $60 minimum, $50. It varies all over the place from location, quality, and where you're at, all that stuff. But just because your tattoo is small and simple doesn't mean it's gonna be a minimum. However, us here at Fox Lake Tattoo, our minimum is $60. Doesn't matter if you're getting a dot or something that's, you know, gonna take less than a half hour. It's gonna be a minimum. There's a process. There's, you know, cost for the supplies, time, and whatnot, and that's why we have minimums. And really quick, I just got asked this the other day. A little side bonus question: y'all gonna do any of those $13 specials or $20 specials? Fuck no. And I will have a video in a few months about that. And I'm going to post that video the week of Friday the 13th because I want it to be fresh in your guys' minds of why you stay the fuck away from those. Yeah. Moving on. Another question is I found this image on Google. Can I get the exact same thing? Question is, the answer is maybe. Most times, no, but maybe. So if you bring me in a design that's just an art piece or a picture of a flower you liked or a dog or this or that, and you wanted to turn that into a tattoo, perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. However, if you bring me Joe Schmo's custom badass piece and you want that same exact thing, I'm going to tell you we can do something like that. We can use same elements. However, it's not going to look anything like that because that's for that person. It's theft and it's kind of gross and disgusting. However, don't do it. But if it's like, you know, if it's just you saw a pretty drawing and you want to get it done, okay, maybe we can do that. But if it's another tattoo artist drawing it for a tattoo, us as tattoo artists, or most tattoo artists can tell, or we can do the research to find out if it's a tattoo artist and not just straight up steal it. Be more creative, people. That's more for the tattoo artist. The people, like customer-wise, sometimes they just, it's hard for them to visualize anything other than what they see, and that's why they want it. But it's your job as a tattoo artist to help them along that process. One quick copy thing I want to talk about is, I'll show you an example right here as I'm talking about this. This guy copied a badass Batman tattoo that had the Penguin and the Riddler, and it was on a dude's chest and had a nipple on the guy, obviously because it's on his chest. They literally copied and pasted that and traced it and even incorporated the nipple. Look at it, look at it. I hope I can find it so I can put this in there. Right there. It's insane. Don't copy, people. Be more creative. Take the idea and run with it. Next question is, how much does a sleeve cost? How much does a sleeve cost? We get asked that all the time. And I tell people the same thing. How much does a bag of groceries cost? How much does a black card cost? I don't know. I generally tell people when it comes to bigger stuff, depends on where you go, it's generally an hourly rate. You know, most hourly rates are, again, from 100 to 150 an hour. I'm generally about 120 an hour. Most shops you're going to find anywhere from 100 to 150 an hour. A lot of shops are going more towards the 150 now. I mean, it's been 100 an hour in the industry as long as I've been in it, and longer than that. And as y'all know, I've been doing this 10 years now. So it's increasing a little bit, not as drastically as it did back in the day, but it's overall everywhere is increasing. But the general question is, how much does a sleeve cost? It's a tough one because a sleeve can be a tribal sleeve and it's just solid black and it just take forever. Who knows? It could be a badass color piece that takes long and long, you know. Or it could be a black and gray piece that's super detailed. It could be something that's not detailed and takes way less time. There's so many factors to go into it. When you're going into a sleeve, you have to plan it out and just basically expect you can pay anywhere from like $2,000 to fucking 20 grand. It really depends on who, what, where, why, and when. Essentially, that's the answer to a sleeve. It can't even give ballparks. I mean, even getting into it, I think you can get a general idea of how much longer you get, but it's, in the end, not happening. Now the final question that we get asked all the time is, hey bro, can you hook me up? Hey bro, I shared your post once 6 years ago, can you hook me up? Or hey bro, I got tons of friends, I'm gonna hook you up. Or hey man, come on man, oh don't do me like that, man. I do this for a living. This is my job, my livelihood. I know what I'm worth. However, there are people out there that do get my loyalty price, and it's not a hookup price, and I purposely said loyalty price. The more loyal you are, the better the relationship you and I have, the more likely that you're going to get the old rate of 100 an hour, or I might be, we might do a 4-hour tattoo, and I might, man, just make it 350. Why not? I'll cut you a little break, whatever. It doesn't matter. You're being loyal to me. But if you're that guy coming in here, it's your first time, and you're like, oh, I got 50 friends, I work here, and I'll do this. Chances are those are the guys you'll never see again, or you'll never see any of their friends. You get from what I've gathered, you get those deals or hookups when you're loyal. Just like any relationship in life. The more loyalty and better friendship you build with someone, the more likely they are to help you out and do things for you. At least if you're a good person. I don't know. That's just my thought. But you're not going to get a hookup if it's your first or second time in here and you haven't brought me anybody, you haven't shared my posts, you haven't done any of this, you haven't followed me on YouTube, subscribed, or done any of this stuff, and you're just some Joe Schmo that I met off the street. I love the name Joe Schmo. I think this is the second time I've used it today. It's just an easy name that we all know who Joe Schmo is. Everybody knows Joe Schmo. But anyways, you guys get what I'm saying? The hookup isn't really a thing. It's, for me, it's more of a loyal thing, you know, loyalty thing. I have friends who argue with me all the time, like, oh man, come on, hook me up, book me up. When's the last time you shared a post of mine? When's the last event that you made it out to? When's the last time that you got tattooed? 8 years ago? 5 years ago? I get it. Like people go time again. Time without tattoos. But it's like, people like, it's like, why help you out if you're not gonna help me out? Now this isn't just how I look at every situation. This is me gathering information from talking to all my buddies throughout the years and getting the general consensus feel. I take a nice customer approach. I try and be as customer service oriented as possible when it comes to pricing and just customers in general. However, there's other guys that are just straight dickheads about it, and that's okay, and it works for them. Everything works for different people. But the way you get that hookup price is to become a loyal customer. It doesn't cost you anything to share anything on social media. It costs you 5 seconds to comment and say, oh, this is badass tattoo, or oh, I love this art. Either way. But anyways, thanks for watching today. I hope this video turned out with a new lens. If it's a little blurry or bouncy, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get used to it. I figured, why not give it a shot? I might go back to the old one. We'll see how it goes. What's some other questions that you think that you want to ask tattoo artists? Or did I answer some of your questions already? Do you have other ones? Just let me know. Comment below. Tell me what you guys think. Do you guys have other questions? Make it on volume 2. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, push yourselves and you can do it. Have a good one, guys. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's content. Please be sure to follow me on my other social media networks, Artofjaynoska on Facebook, and, guessed it, Artofjaynoska on Instagram. Thanks for watching Minty TV. Means the world. Be sure to subscribe and check out some of my other videos. Means the world to me. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Push yourselves and you can do it. Thank you guys.